View Live. Today we're looking at two properties in Virginia. One 10,000 square feet for $1,900 and the other one 2,784 acres for $52.6 million. We have 20 minutes on the clock to decide which one is a better deal. Erica, let's get into it.
All right, 1,900 for 10,000 square feet in Greenbackville.
All right.
Greenback, like the dollar?
So, looks like it's wooded. This is a very tiny...
HOA.
Oh, so they made it tiny on purpose because they're like, well, we don't want people to know it's in an HOA? Mm-mm. Is that on purpose?
It must have public utilities. We'll see.
Why?
On the water.
How do you know? How do you know it will have public utilities? Ooh, look at that huge swimming pool. Look at that.
Marina.
Wow.
Yacht
Make
club.
It tiny. The HOA photos, they make it super tiny. Oh, there you go. Captain's Cove. All right. 10,000 square feet. Less traffic, wooded lot, water availability. All right. That's good. It has water. Buy now, build later.
Oh, so it's septic.
I read it as buy now, pay later.
That's one way to sell land.
Yeah. Buy now, pay later.
Oh, so it does look like you need septic, but they have a cert file.
Yeah.
Cert letter on file.
Take advantage of this great buy. No time frame to build. It's never a time frame to build. I don't know why where it came from.
Yeah, I don't know where this came from because I have never seen a time limit to build.
Yeah. Usually it's when you get a permit. Yeah. That's when you have time limit before the permit expires. But we have looked at now 10,000 plus properties. We have never seen an instance where they're like, you must build before this time.
I wonder if it was something like there was a period where people were creating HOAs and while the developer owned lots, they wanted to make sure they were getting built on. So they said you had to build in a certain amount of time. But...
Actually, there might be a Juniper question. I think we should clarify. Juniper, we see in listings, it says, like vacant land listings, it says no time limit to build. Or no time frame to build. But we have looked at 10,000 plus properties and we have never seen a property where there's a time limit to build. So where did it get started from? Was there something in the past where there was a requirement that you must build in certain time frame?
That's a great observation. Historically, some municipalities did have building timeframes to encourage development and prevent land from sitting vacant indefinitely. Over time, many places relaxed those rules, especially in rural or less densely populated areas, to attract more buyers. So the idea of no time limit to build is more of a modern trend, but it definitely evolved from older regulations.
I don't think I knew that. That's interesting.
Can you give us examples of some municipalities that had this restriction in the past? I don't know.
Absolutely. For example, some counties in California and Nevada used to have building timeframes to prevent land speculation. In the 1970s and 1980s, places like Riverside County in California had requirements that you had to begin construction within a certain period after purchasing the land. Similarly, some parts of Florida in the past also had these kind of requirements. Over time, many of these regulations have been relaxed to encourage investment and development.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense, though.
So what happens? What happens if you don't build?
In cases where there was a building time frame and it wasn't met, typically the property could be subject to penalties, or the land might revert back to the county, or the owner could face fines. Sometimes it could also mean that the land would lose certain privileges or be rezoned. But as these rules have relaxed, those consequences have become less common. And now it's more about encouraging development rather than penalizing inactivity.
Can you give a specific example where someone was penalized or county took the property back because it was not built on in the past?
Sure. One notable example was in the 1970s in parts of Riverside County, California. There were instances where landowners who failed to start building within a set period were subject to forfeiture clauses. In some cases, the county would reclaim the land and resell it to encourage actual development. Another example comes from Florida, where certain rural counties had similar policies in the past. Over the years, as these regulations faded out, the penalties became less
from the
common.
70s,
But there are
okay, you're not gonna
definitely
find them,
historical instances where it happened.
All right, fine.
That doesn't make any sense though. Like, how does that work? The land's been vacant, obviously, for a while, unless you're talking about infill lots where a home's torn down and then.
Yeah. Juniper, but it still doesn't make any sense because the land has been vacant for a long time, right? So how can you enforce something where something is already vacant?
That's a fair point. In many cases, the enforcement was more about preventing future speculation rather than penalizing existing vacant land. The idea was that if someone bought land and didn't within a certain time frame,
but then you're just penalizing existing landowners by making it really
active development and prevent land from being held as an investment.
Yeah, as in if you buy it, you must
build.
But
as you noted, it was more of a preventive measure. And once land was already vacant, it was often challenging to enforce.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me.
It definitely reflects how regulations evolved over time to balance development and investment.
I don't know if it's worth digging deeper. Oh, Zafiel is here. What did he say?
Yeah, that would be the other instance, as Zafiel is saying, where it might make sense if it's like when the town's giving away free land. Yeah.
Should we enforce that on our free land? Those laws are super strict. Oh, extinct.
Yeah. But I think that's a good point.
No, I was like, should we enforce it on our free land giveaway? If you get free land from us, you must leave a testimonial.
You can't.
Or the county will take it back. And buy my book.
I don't think you can make benefits contingent on giving a testimonial. Aren't there some laws?
Yeah, of course. That's why it's a joke. All right, let's keep moving.
But that is a good point for new people looking for land. If you have heard that this is a thing, that
it's not a thing.
It's
anymore.
not a thing.
Okay,
so
all right.
Don't worry.
That was a long tangent. All right, fine. So 9-hole golf course, indoor-outdoor pools, fitness center, baseball, pickleball. All right. So 270 days, 90 views, 6 saves in the last 30 days. Let's see. How much is the HOA? That's the first question I think of. And then they usually don't disclose it.
Well, first we have to look at where the land is.
Oh, it's a nice cove.
Yeah, it's right near the water.
Cove is where it's inland, right?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Or is it something else? What is it called when the water goes inland and it's trapped?
A bay?
Bay. So what's a cove then?
Cove. Isn't that like this here?
Juniper, what's the difference between a bay and a cove?
Great question. A bay is typically a body of water that's partially enclosed by land, but it's usually wider and has a more open connection to the ocean. On the other hand, a cove is usually smaller and more sheltered, often surrounded by land on most sides, making it more protected and sometimes more intimate. So the main difference is really about the size and the degree of enclosure.
I see. That's interesting. Cove is more enclosed. Bay is less enclosed.
A lot of inventory in this area.
Are you saying a lot of lots?
A lot of lots.
A cove is the opposite of... the opposite of a peninsula? Peninsula is
like land that's surrounded on 3 sides by water. So it's water surrounded on 3 sides by land.
Oh, I see. Also, cove is the opposite of peninsula. Is there anything Zafiel doesn't know?
Seems like he knows everything.
He knows everything. Okay, so a lot of land, lots of lots, and perk approved septic. HOA, yes.
There we go.
1,800 annually.
It's not the highest
so
we've seen.
150 per month. Okay. All right.
Does look like they have pretty nice.
Yeah, amenities are good. Annual taxes are $21. All right. Yeah. It does have access. They listed for 3K, reduced it to 19. I don't know. There's more room to reduce.
Yeah.
They're already getting close to 0. Below average schools. Nearby homes, 260K, 400K. Okay. Similar homes, 1900. Yeah, a lot of people trying to get rid of their land here.
A lot of lots.
A lot of lots. All right.
All right.
That seems to be a website name. lotoflots.com.
Should we change our company name to that?
Lot of lots. That's brand building right there, Erica. Okay. So location is good. Banger. Right? Access. It does have access?
There's not a photo, but I mean, this is...
Yeah. It's HOA. So they'll make sure that it has street view. Click on street view. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Access is fine. Natural value is fine.
I'm learning lots in a great new book.
Zafia,
Whose book is that?
Zafia, how far have you reached? Don't forget to hit the refresh button because there will be a new principle. Okay. So development and exit option. Speaking of books, both our books are part of a series now.
And they are, yeah.
You want to show real quick? So that's...
Thanks.
Yeah, Amazon.com is... Oh, yeah. So that's my book, right? Mm-hmm. And then if you click on... So you see the part of the land business series?
Yep.
So if you click on it...
Ooh, fancy.
Then now both our books are part of this series. So...
That means we have to write another book, doesn't it?
Why?
No, a series just seems better with
need three.
Yeah.
Oh, page 33. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if we need 3 yet. I think we need to make...
Well, yeah, we need to...
The first
we
one.
need to finish
this. Yeah. I need to make this one successful first. I have absolutely zero reviews right now. You have like 500 plus. All right. So the land score for this one is development and exit options. Yeah, they have approved septic. So it's not... It is not looking bad there. All right, so the land score is 7 out of 10. It's not bad, and it's also priced attractively. It's just that there are a lot of
it's a lot of
properties, yeah, and so people are trying to get rid of it. I guess no one wants to pay.
That is a common theme, it seems like, with
high HOA, right?
Yeah.
Although it's not necessarily bad. Some people actually look for HOAs, especially if it's gated.
Yeah. I mean, I was talking to a buyer today who's looking for, because they have a young family, they want a rural area, but they want
Tierra Grande,
other part of the country.
Oh, North Carolina.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now we're looking at 2,700 acres for $52 million, Scottsville, Virginia. Look how maintained
look at that.
The grass is. Okay.
Cattle.
All right. Nice photos, like 4K photos, very artistic.
Very artistic. That's what it was. Horses.
Yeah, look at that.
They have a private pond.
In action.
Is this a vineyard?
Apple? Vineyard?
Are those... Nice house.
Nice rustic.
Yeah, nice house.
Big mansion type house. Okay.
It's like a manor.
Yeah.
If with Giselle was here, yeah.
With a butler.
That is a big house.
I don't know, Giselle. Giselle would still like, if it's not shaped like a castle. Why did he stop scrolling?
Okay, well, it is a vineyard. So
okay.
that
look,
explains.
They do like
they probably do
racing.
Events, weddings.
Revenue generating.
Yeah.
That's a very good use case.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You have like a big property, just do events.
Yeah. They probably, it looks like an event barn here. They probably, I wonder if that big house they rent out as a Airbnb.
Yeah, because they didn't mention beds, baths. Yeah. That means they don't live on it.
So looks like, we'll see in the description, but looks like solid
revenue generating. Look like weddings and stuff. Perfect.
It's pretty, yeah.
That's why they have it so maintained.
Yeah.
Right? They're like, people gonna take photos, right? And they're gonna...
Oh, they have like a horse carriage for bride and groom.
Oh, like like go-karting.
Yeah.
For like people, have fun. Helicopter ride. There you go.
Wow, they have everything.
Yeah, they're like, how do we... No, they're thinking like business owners. Yeah. Right? Stuff you can learn in my book. They
have a tasting room.
They are like, how can we make our property You see what they're doing, right? How can we beat our competition? They're like, oh, so we have other competitors with similar ideas, but we're gonna make it better. We're gonna add more features. We're gonna make the offer so strong. We're gonna have a helicopter. You do this, you do this, you do this, you do this, right? Stunning mountain views, hardwood forests, fertile farmland, unparalleled scale, private river frontage, rolling hills. Once in a lifetime opportunity. All right. That's surrounded by world-class attractions. That's fine. Former estate of Bernard Arnault. I don't know who that is.
I bet Zaphael does.
Wondering who owned this previously. Unique chance.
Surrounded by world-class.
Former estate of Bernard Arnault. Who's that?
That actually sounds familiar. Why don't you ask Juniper? But I was saying, I bet Zaphael, do you know?
Juniper, who is Bernard Arnault? We're looking at a property in Virginia, and it says it's the former estate of Bernard Arnault.
Bernard Arnault is a French business magnate, best known as the chairman and CEO of LVMH, Moet Hennessy
Louis Vuitton,
which is a massive luxury goods conglomerate. He's considered one of the richest people in the world.
What?
It's not uncommon for high-profile individuals to have estates in
How much
various
is it?
locations. So it's possible that the property in
52 million.
Virginia you're looking at was once owned by him or connected to him in some way.
Wow, no.
Interesting. Free from conservation easements. Endless possibilities for development or preservation.
More than twice the acreage of nearby Trump winery.
Oh, see, that's
Now
what
we
I was
have
saying.
Competing
That's what I just
billionaires.
I'm just saying, that's what I just said,
Yeah.
right? There's probably competition going on, and
Yeah.
they're like, we're going to keep on upping the ante. Because I looked at it and I was like, wait, why do you need a helicopter? That's like, you must be like
Yeah.
in an arms race, right? So to speak, of business, where you're like outdoing your neighboring.
They have a dam on the.
Goddamn. Okay. Supported by 5 diesel backup generators. Ooh. One was not enough.
And features 25 springs, unmatched self-sufficiency.
Impressive collection of structures enhances the estate.
Large manor homes, single-family residences, award-winning event facilities, stable barns.
Award winning. That's cool. Okay. Family compound, corporate retreat, flagship corporate campuses, 150 by right parcels. What does that mean?
So you could
Or like
subdivide it.
split?
Yeah.
Yeah. Attractive opportunity for conservation if you want to do it. So they're attracting, like they're throwing out a large net.
Well-trained, experienced staff. Turnkey investment. But they're not a comprehensive hotel study, so you could turn into a
100 key
hotel.
hotel if you wanted to. That's a fancy property.
That is a really this is
Oh, he died?
right. Well, that's why it's up for sale, right? They said
Oh, it said it's part of an estate?
it didn't say it's part of an estate sale, but
Juniper, is
former
Bernard still alive?
Yes, as of my latest information, Bernard Arnault is still alive. He was born in 1949 and he continues to lead LVMH, maintaining a significant
news.
presence in the luxury goods industry. If you need the most up-to-date details, I can always check for you.
wait,
You
so
know
why
how they have like fake rumors online? Where did it start?
Yeah. Wait, so why is he selling it?
Well, it's been listed for 3 years.
Wait, but it said this was his former.
So
but
yeah, he
the
sold
current
it.
owner, so it was already sold.
Yeah, that was a long time back.
Yeah.
And it's been on the market for 3 years with
Well, it's an expensive
3,900
property.
views. But it's not as expensive as like some of the other ones we have seen.
That's
50 million.
one thing this doesn't say is how much potential or how much income it's
Revenue.
generating right now.
Yeah, that would be an important number.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep moving. I doubt it's gonna have some comps, but we can take a look. Yeah, everything is like 6 million, 200. So what is the 6 million thing? Oh wow, that's also just plain acreage. All right, fine. All right, let's keep moving. Is that the right one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so virtual tour. It better have a real virtual tour. There you go. Narrative based?
Let's see.
That's the helicopter in use.
Yeah.
Five years ago, they created this. It's been on the market for 5 years.
It's a long time.
That's a long intro.
Yeah.
They're probably not narrative if they
Yeah.
waited that long.
Yeah.
And turn off the music then. Yeah. So no narrative. It's just drone footage. Okay. All right, fine. Let's keep moving. We already saw the photos. No tax record.
Septic well.
Okay. 4.6 million.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they have a lot of fancy features. Let's keep moving. We're out of time.
Yeah, it does seem like, well, they are not budging either.
Yeah, they're not. Well, it's like Apple. They don't discount. We'll give you a gift card, but we're not going to discount. All right. Okay. Schools average.
Yeah, not
Nearby
gonna
homes,
be,
not going to do anything. Wait, what was the last thing? Homes for you. No. All right. So let's do the land score. So location is banger. Access is banger. Natural value is banger. Development, it's already developed.
Yeah. I mean, it's a very nice property.
So the
you
land score
I don't think you can argue with that.
10 out of 10.
The question is just whether
How
it's
much
worth the
revenue is
price.
generating?
Yeah.
That's the question. So once you know the numbers, then you can see, all right, can we improve? Can we improve those numbers and try to make sense of that, right?
Well, can you also justify that acquisition price with the numbers you think you'll?
Right. Say so say if you're generating 1 million in net every year, you'll be like, all right, so it's going to take me 52 months to break even. And after 52 months, it'll be all gravy, right?
Yeah. It's just, it's with any of these properties, you're basically buying a business,
It's a
right?
business.
Yeah. You got to look at that.
Yeah. If a bank, so Erica, question. So if a bank comes to you and say, all right, you've done so many deals, we're confident that you'll be able to handle this. Here's 52.6 million. Go buy this property and make it worth it. Are you going to take it or no?
I mean, we'd need to do a lot more research to.
And assuming it's making 1 million net right now.
1 million net?
It? Yeah.
And we think we can improve that?
What do you mean? That's a question for you.
Well, I wouldn't know if I could improve it or not without seeing what they're already doing.
Yeah, because they have probably have 10 people and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, you have to crunch numbers and see, because the bank loan, you still have to pay it back, right? And then you have to pay interest every month.
Right.
So how long will that take? Okay.
But the other thing you would look at too is what you would look at it through two lenses, right? One as a business purchase. So how does the cost compare to your projected net? And then also look at it from the land side. How does the price compare to what you think market should be now, and how much appreciation potential do you think?
Although it hasn't moved in 3 years.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's a pretty strong signal that the market thinks it's
overpriced.
Yeah.
Or
but
there's
it's
just
also,
not even demand.
Yeah, it's also
it's also Virginia. Maybe there are literally 40 people who can buy this in Virginia.
I'm pretty sure Virginia.
No, they have to be in this business, right?
Yeah.
It's not just they have money or not, whether they are in this business.
I mean, theoretically, if you're talking about the ultra wealthy, it could also just be like a, purchase for someone who wants their own vineyard.
Yeah, but then why bother with all the staff and everything, right? You just have one person maintain.
Well, you're still going to, regardless of what.
All right. Anyways, do you have any $50 million properties in your inventory?
We do not.
Let's do the disclaimer.
Yeah.
So this is a better deal, right? So,
yeah.
I mean, obviously this is a better deal. As long as the numbers work out. Okay.
Yeah. So just disclosure, we are not affiliated with those listings. We're looking at them for educational purposes. But we do have a company that sells land. Our mission is to help people across the country become landowners and build their own version of the American dream. We've helped close to 700 people buy land, and you can find
you should update that.
All our listings at
It's expired.
land.gocap.com. But also, if you are in the market for land, we do free land strategy calls where we can help you think through what your land goals are and what you need to think about as you evaluate properties to make sure that you make a purchase that works for you.
Like if they're interested in buying a vineyard for 52 million?
Hypothetically, yeah. If you want a vineyard for 52 million, we can help you think through, strategize. But yes, if you did want to book,
crunch the numbers.
Right.
Both on the can you help them on the business side as well?
Yes, because you are the.
Or you can schedule it on my calendar.
You can also schedule with Abhi if you are buying land primarily as a business, because he wrote the book on land as business. But yeah, if you did want to book a free land strategy.
Different type of business.
Yeah. If you did want to book a free land strategy call, you can go to call.gocap.com. And just very quickly, we also have a free land giveaway. We do this to get the word out about our company. There are no hidden fees or anything. So if you happen to be interested in free land, you can check that out at freelandgiveaway.com. We'll be running the next one on July 4th. So other than that, we are live every day at 5 p.m. Eastern. We also do free property reviews. So if you have a property you're potentially thinking of purchasing and you would like us to take a look at it for free, you can join any day at 5 p.m. Eastern.
You want to show your YouTube page as well so people are familiar?
I just feel like it makes this whole ending too long.
Or you could just show it while you're talking.
Yeah, I could do that.
So we should show it at least once. This how it looks like. Yeah.
Okay. But yes, if you did want us to take a look at a property you're interested in for free, join any day at 5 p.m. Eastern and leave your property in the chat.
All right. So thank you for joining. We'll see you guys tomorrow at